All right, so this is day 2 of the Eve Online walkthrough. Day 1, we took on mining and we did all 10 quests in the mining. We did that so we could do day 2 and we could do the Enforcer, which will be us in a Kestrel loaded down with missiles. We'll walk through all 10 of those quests so you can see what they are. You can do them in the Kestrel with us. That's why we did day 1 mining, so we could have enough money to buy the Kestrel and load it out. If you didn't watch day 1, I would go down and do that. It showed where we spent our skill points, what we were training all through day 1, and then that allowed us to get the points for day 2. So, as you can see, the Kestrel costs 564. We are going to go to Jita to purchase it. So we've got to look and see how much it costs in Jita. It's looking about the right price, about the 560 to 600 range. We are going to load it down with missiles. We are going to outfit it with what we need to outfit it with, and then we will start those quests. So we're just looking down through here, seeing the price, seeing if we wanted to go 4 jumps away to Garrus and get it for 580, but instead we decided we're just going to go to Jita. For 582, we'll get everything else we want there at the right price, so that's where we're headed. Click on Jita, hit the location, set the destination so we know where we're going, and off we go flying. All right, so here we are. We're in Jita. We find the Kestrel. Make sure you're buying it at the station, so it automatically goes here. You don't want to have to buy it somewhere and then fly to go get it. Goes into our ship locker. So we go to the Kestrel. Oh, we're looking at the ships, and we're going to buy missile launchers for it. And we decide that we're going with the R Blast. Here's the light missile launcher. We're going to check it to see if we can use it. We can. Check the requirements. We have all the requirements because we bought them yesterday. For light missile launcher 2, we need light missile 5 and light missile specialization. We do not have those. And I don't think we'd have the points to even make it. It might be close. We might be able to, but we decide light launcher 1 will be just fine. There's no reason spending all our ISK and all our light launchers if we're just testing out whether we even like the PvE aspect of this game. So instead, we go with the Arbalest Compact light missile launchers. They're cheap. We have everything that we required to use them. They do a little bit more damage, so we'll pick up those. The whole point of this series is to let you walk through the quests and get a feel for the various aspects of this game. We did mining yesterday. If that wasn't your thing, then today will be the PvE, and you can see if you like that. So we buy our missile launchers, and then we decide we're going to buy ourselves a ballistic control system to help out our launchers. Again, whatever's at the station for the cheapest. And we make sure that we have this quest, or I'm sorry, we have the requirements. We do. We have weapons upgrade and gunnery, so we buy that, whatever the cheapest version at the station is. There we go. Almost bought the 3 jumps away. There we go. Next up, we're going to buy a shield booster. So let's take a look and see which shield booster we wanted to buy. We got small shield booster 1. Make sure we have the requirements. We don't. We need shield operation 1. So We want the shield booster, but we need shield operation 1. It'll cost 17. It'll cost us ISK to buy it, so we buy the skill. For 71,500 ISK, we buy it, we eject it, and then we take that skill and we move it up to the top. Now, don't. If you watch video 1, you know that these are wrong. These are different. We actually made a different path on a different character, and that's the path we wanted to use. It ends up being almost the same, but if you're looking at that and being like, wait a minute, my skills don't look that way, it's okay. Those skills were wrong. The skills we put into the first were right. But now we know in 17 minutes we'll be able to use that shield booster, since that's what we're studying. So by the time we get back and start to get our first quest, that ought to be done. Or close enough. All right. Small clarity enduring shield. We're going to take that as well. Again, we need the same thing that we're training to use it. So small clarity ward enduring shield booster was the next thing we bought. Man, I went slow on this. Okay. All right. Then we move on. Buy ourselves a shield extender. Shield extender 1. Make sure we can use it. We can. Buy it at the station. Not a Hentogera. Next thing we're going to buy is a cat battery. We can use that. Again, feel free to fast forward to this if you're familiar with how to outfit a ship. If not, it'll show you how to outfit the ship if you're brand new. We are actually going to buy the compact acid battery cap. It's cheaper. And we're actually just making a very, very, very cheap Kestrel bid because the quests for the opening agent are very easy. And it'll do you just fine. All right, so everything goes into our inventory. We then decide we're going to buy our afterburner, which we get an enduring afterburner. We obviously can use that. We probably actually had one in our inventory, but we thought for that price, why take the chance? Probably have one back at the base, but we'll just buy it here. And then we buy our missiles. We want to buy Scourge missiles. We want to buy light Scourge missiles. Make sure that we have all our requirements. We do. If you were deciding to do Mimitar or Omar or Galente, then you would be flying to Jita right now or wherever your closest trading center was, and you would be buying your second ship and outloading it either with the rockets if you're Mimitar, or if you're the other two, then you're going to be doing the hybrid turret route. So if that's the case, then just skip over this part and you can go straight to 1 as we load out our Kestrel. That's telling us that we can't use that, but we know we can't use that. Make sure we take everything out of the item hanger after we load up, and make sure that we're putting it into our inventory and not leaving anything in the item hanger. We bought ourselves 3,000 missiles. That should be more than enough. We had enough room with our CPU and our capacitor and everything like that, so we're okay there. CPU, fine. Power grid's fine. Everybody's happy. Robert's your mother's brother. Deciding we should buy another ballistic control system. We decide against it. There's no need. We're going to walk through this content anyway, and this is an early build, and if you want to see a better Kestrel build, you'll go look at other people's content who build Kestrels, and then you can make whatever build that you can afford and whatever build that you can do with the skills you have. But this one will work just fine. All right, so from Jita, we fly all the way back to start our Enforcer quests. And that is Huitra. That's where our stuff is, so that's where we know we need to go. We could have also done it from the agent site, but we undock and fly back, and here we are getting ready for Enforcer number 1. Ranta is going to tell us what we need to do. So, harassing miners in nearby asteroid belt. Let's head on out. Light them up. As you can see, we got a Merlin. We put our missiles into our hangar, and we put our Veldspar there. That way, if something weird did happen, we didn't lose 2,800 missiles. We still want missiles that we can reload, so we add 300. I think we added 200. We added 200 to our ship, but we put the rest in our item hangar so that if something did happen and we did get attacked and blown up, we didn't lose all those missiles as well. So we wouldn't have to rebuy those. All right, undocking, off we go. We're here against a Pithy. He's 42 kilometers away, so we immediately light up our afterburner and we go after him. We have all 4 of our missiles racked together, so we push the button once and 4 missiles will go out, which ends up being pretty much overkill. We wipe them out. We know 20 kilometers is right where we want to be. As you can see, if we do get in trouble, we can turn our shield generator on. So we know that skill, it took 17 minutes, and we know that skill is done and ready to go. So we are a fully armed and operational battle Kestrel. But here we go. Light up these guys. I think we went 2 times speed here just to speed this up a little bit. And 4 missiles, which was probably guaranteed to be overkill. We spin around. Another arrogator coming in. Locked on. Adios, muchachos. All right, that's quest 1 done. We come back here. We turn it in. We start quest 2. Civilians. So, kidnap the miners. We want to make sure we get the civilians. So, that's important that we get the civilians when we go out and we do this mission. And we'll get ourselves another Merlin when we complete it. So here we are. We have now split off our missiles into, we don't have them all bunched together, so 4 missiles are not going to launch every time we push it. We have to push each one individually. But what makes that good is that these missiles were absolutely destroying these guys. 1 missile, maybe 2 missiles were killing them. So we were wasting 2 missiles every single time we were firing that first match. So the other thing is you can shoot multiple targets, which is nice. So we made quick work of that. We made sure that we got the civilians. You can see it checked marked over there. We got the civilians, came back, turned that in. Quest 2 is done. Quest 3, we got to go get secret documents. So make sure that we get the documents when we come back. That's the important thing, is that we get the documents. And from here on, you will see that we are not bunched in our weapon selection. So we pick one, we shoot a missile at him. We pick another one, we shoot missile 2 at him. We pick a third one, we shoot missile 3 at him. We pick another one and shoot missile 4 at him. Makes it go quicker. Also, it's helping you learn the game, which I really like. And I like missiles that way because it helps you learn the game and helps you get used to picking different targets and firing off of them. We got ourselves the runner drone. Fire off on that. See, 1 missile didn't do that, but 2 missiles did. We got the secret documents as soon as we killed them, so we headed back, started our conversation, turned that in, got ourselves a Gatling rail and some good ISK. Quest 4. Illegal Stargate. So it just wants us to go out and check out this Stargate, which was quick and easy. We flew out there. We listened to Aura tell us something about the Stargate. We clicked on it. That's where they want us to go. So that's what we did. Hit our afterburner. Flew down to the Stargate. Checked it out. Quest 4 was really easy. No fighting, nothing along that lines. Just a nice, quick, easy checkout. And then we'll head back, turn it in. Here we are. Talk to our boy Ranta. Turn it in. Start the next quest. Five. Cleanup crew found the message. Now, Tahamar wants to meet us in person. So, we don't have to kill him. But if he died, no great loss. So we take that mission. We fly on out. Here we are. Asan is asking us if we want to join her. The pithy plunderer is in blue, as you can see in the top right. That's who we want. She says, go ahead. We'd love for you to join us, but if you want to join us, prove your worth by killing this peon. I entertain the idea, and then I blast him out of the sky. One missile. Ooh. We realize this is going to take more missiles. So we send 2, 3, and 4 at him. He didn't last very long. We head back. Complete the mission. Mission 5 done. Mission 6. Tracked him to a pirate outpost. It's time to finish this. Head out there, destroy the outpost. So we go to the first spot and we find ourselves a warp gate. So we take that, acceleration gate. We take that acceleration gate and we get into a fight with his interrogators. We 5 times this so that we could get through this fight quickly. So, as you can see, we're not taking any damage. We're either staying outside of the range, or if they are hitting us, they are hitting us for such a pittance that we absolutely heal it back up on our shields. They tell us we want to go to the acceleration gate there. So, that's what we do. We head down to that acceleration gate. We take a look. If you want to see what it looks like with the little dots instead of being close in, you can fight that way as well. Acceleration gate takes us to the next point. There's the outpost. We got outpost. We've got people to fight. As you see, we're actually taking some damage here. You can see our shields going down. We're getting about, we're probably a quarter of the way, so we hit our shield booster. And watch that take us all the way back. Check out our capacitor in the middle. Hardly moved. Walked right through that. Finished it off. Came back. Completed it. And here we are. 6 done. 7. He took a Navy ship. You want to head out there and kill him for taking said Navy ship and anybody else that's with him. So we fly out there, start our battle. Once again, we have all 4 missiles individual, so that we can just target multiple targets and send a missile or 2 after each one of them. Here's what it looks like if you want to do just little dots. Wipe them out, coming back. Mission 7 done. Mission 8. They want us to go to a hotel and pick up some VIPs. No problem. They want safe passage, but when we get there, we realize there are no VIPs. No life signs whatsoever. Hotel Kim is where we want to go, so we approach Hotel Kim. As you can see, the approach on the left side shows us how close they want us to get to Hotel Kim for us to complete the mission. So we just fly right in. It's a trap. Smart bomb. Get out of there. We do. We head home. Mission 8 done. Mission 9. Narcotics ring. We want you to go to the warehouse and we want you to destroy it. And if you do, we'll give you a web of stasis web of fire. Awesome. Sounds like a plan to me. So we head on out. We get to the acceleration gate where we have to fight some pithy. We do so. Then we jump the gate. Move to the next area. More pithy there along with the warehouse itself. So we get in our fight, tear up everything, tear up the warehouse. More fighters come. We wipe them out. Back. Here we are, turning in 9. Just that quick, just that easy. And 10, it's time for us to take out the man. And the words in red are, if you're getting your tail kicked, jump out. Don't die there. We're not going to get our tail kicked because we're in a monster machine, but it's understandable. Don't be scared to flee. So, off we go. We come in, we find our first acceleration gate, head for it. That kicks us all the way down through here. We find some people to fight. We fight them in the little dot mode for a little while. And then we go back to our regular mode for a little while. More little dot mode so you can see what it looks like. You can get used to fighting in that mode. Whichever you prefer. Now we got another acceleration gate after that fight. Land in. Look how cool this map is. Look how awesome that looks. So we start lighting people up. We start heading towards the acceleration gate because we know we're going to kill them. Jump through the acceleration gate, and here we are. We got the invader. We got the stasis tower. We want to shoot down the stasis tower first because it's slowing us down. So we shoot the tower. We shoot Talamar down. He gets podded, and we then blow him up in his pod. And that is the end of that. All 10 done. And that is day 2. What should you do? Well, then you can start other agent missions if you want to. You just go out. Do other agent missions. Go blow up some pirates. You know, see how you feel. See what you like. See if this is enjoyable to you. It's PvE. It's going to be probably enjoyable. It's going to be you like it. See if you like missiles. If you enjoy the missile boat the way it's going, then that's great. If not, maybe you take the Merlin out. You put some guns on it. And you see if you like the Merlin better than you like the missile boat. And if you like that style. You've got a couple Merlins in there. If you want real good content, that was Captain Benzie on YouTube. He does excellent work. In-depth stuff. Far better than what I'm teaching you here. Or showing you here at least. So if this is something you like, check out his content. It's going to be good. It's going to be good for you. And that's what you should be doing. You could do day 2. If you want to jump into day 3 and do the Explorer stuff today, you could. We're just kind of piecemealing it out. Or you could just run around and mine or do whatever it is you like to do. But that's the walkthrough. Thanks for joining us. And we will do day 3, which will be the Explorer. So stay tuned for that content. See ya.